Hey BBO, this is Sam here. Today we are going to be doing a reformer class without a reformer. So if you absolutely adore your Reformer Pilates class and maybe you're on holidays and didn't pack your reformer in your suitcase, or you just want to see all the benefits of reformer in a mat class, that is what we're here to do today. So I've got a couple of props. I'm going to use some slidey discs. You absolutely do not need to use these. So if you are working on a carpet floor, pop some socks on that do not have grip. If you are working on a wooden floor or tiles, you can also use socks, but the other thing that's really great is those Kleenex blue wipes. Pop them under your foot, the disposable ones, and they do an incredible job. Multitask, clean your floor at the same time. It's a win-win. Get the whole family to jump on board. I've also got a thera band, so a long band. Mine is a strong tension. Now, I'm going to be using this in replacement of straps. I've also got some dumbbells for when I get to my standing work. Now, if you don't have dumbbells, you can continue to use the band in the same way. I'm just wanting to try and keep it more authentic to what we would do in a reformer, so the dumbbells feel more appropriate in that way. You can also do a whole lot of this without any props as well. So pop some socks on if you've got none of the above, and let's get started. So I'm going to start with my band. Pop the band off to the side and lay yourself down onto your back. Bringing the hands to the sides of the body, letting the eye line face up towards the sky. And let's just start with a few little pelvic tucks and releases. So as you exhale, feeling the lower back sink down into your mat. And as you inhale, send the hips away, find an arch in the lower back. We want to inhale through the nose as we sink the lower back down into the mat. And exhale, send the hips away, find an arcing in the lower back. Feel the rib cage hug in as you sink the lower back down, and feel the rib cage flare as you arc the lower back. Let's just go 3 more like this. And then I want you to find halfway between those two positions. So to find that halfway point, we want to bring the heels of the hands to the pelvis, fingertips down to the base of the pubic bone where the SIJ is. Where the pubic symphysis is, and find that equal balance here. Now from there, we're going to come into a series like a single leg in strap. So I'm going to take my band, thread it over my right leg, and take it to the sky. From there, I'm going to cross the band over, so I've got it crossed in front of my ankle, opposite hand holding opposite leg. Other leg can stay on the ground as if it's on a foot bar from here. Relax the shoulders back, broaden across the chest. As you inhale, waving the leg down. As you exhale, bringing the leg back up. Waving the leg down as you exhale, inhale, bringing it back up. Keep on moving with this. So there's a couple of things that the looped band is amazing for here. What you'll probably feel is that there is a little bit of work for those arms to hold that strap. But what you're also going to probably notice is that your thigh bone is going to sit a little more into your pelvic socket. So for those of you, if you're like me and you get a clicky hip, this is incredible. Let's go 3 more like this. So it's as if you're envisioning that you've got one leg in a strap, waving it down and up, a single leg hamstring press. 2. Last one. From there, bending the leg in. We're giving it resistance like we've got the foot bar now, and we're pressing the carriage out. I'm going to switch my hands. Exhale to press out, inhale to bring it in. Exhale to press out, inhale to bring it in. Keeping that awareness in the trunk of the body, the torso, the whole time, as you press out and as you bring it back in. Exhale out. Now, if this is feeling enough for you, you can stay exactly as you are. This is super challenging. If you want a little more, I want you to think like your single leg press off the foot bar. So we're going to lift one leg up to tabletop as the strap leg extends, and then we switch. So you've got one leg bending and stretching the whole time as you're switching in and out. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, keep the shoulders back, eye line to the sky, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you can keep that leg at tabletop or rest it down onto the ground, your choice. Lifting the banded leg up to the sky. We're working into leg circles from here. So circle the leg out, down, around, and exhale up through center. Out, down, around, and exhale up through center. Out, down, around, and draw it up through center. Let's go 4 more. Keeping that stable leg nice and still. So if the leg was still in the air, you're envisioning it's resting on that foot bar, keeping it nice and stable. 2. Inhale out and around, exhale up through center. Let's change the direction of the leg. It goes down, out, around, and up. Down, out, around, and up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Great. From there, I want you to lift both legs to the sky, thread both feet through that band. So we obviously don't have anything to hold the straps onto for our arms and straps series. So we're thinking of the legs as that fulcrum. So find a soft bend in the knees, keep the tailbone heavy. Peel head, neck, and shoulders up as you exhale. Pull the band down to the sides of the body. Inhale, bring it back up, lower the head down. If the cross of the straps feels too much, you can uncross it here for less resistance. Peel head, neck, and shoulders up. I much prefer the cross. Exhale, press down. Inhale up, lower on down. 4, 3, keeping the tailbone heavy. 2, last one. This time, come on up. Pull the hands down to the sides of the body. Bend the elbows in. Press it out. Tricep extension. In and out. Maybe you keep the head lifted, or maybe you keep on lowering and lifting the head. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top, just those arms. Out and in, and out, and in. For 4, 3, 2, hold the arms out, palms face in, arms open out to the side, draw them back in, head down. Arms go out to the side and in. Exhale out, inhale back in, open it out, draw it back in, moving for 4, moving for 3, 2, hold the arms out, little pulses out, peel the head, neck, and shoulders up a little more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in and take a little release. Unwind your right leg from the band, place it onto the floor or your imaginary foot bar. Take that left leg long to the sky, maybe keeping those straps folded across if that feels okay. Starting with our leg wave, envisioning that single leg in strap. Wave the leg down as you inhale, exhale to lift back up. Wave it down, slowly up. Wave it down, slowly up. Keeping the torso nice and still, small gap in the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Folding that leg on in. Here we go, single leg press, like pressing off that foot bar. Bring it back in. Press it out and in. For 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm going to lift that other leg to tabletop if you wish in 2. And 1. Maybe the other leg lifts up and they switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release the right leg down to the ground. Left leg goes up to the sky. We go into our leg circles. So I'm trying to stay really stable through both hips here. My leg goes down, breath in, circle it out and around and up. Inhale, lower, out and around. Keep on checking in with your shoulders, that your chest is nice and broad. 2. Right knee staying really still. Let's take it the other way. Out and around. Exhale up through center. Out and around. Exhale up through center. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great work. From there, taking both of your straps, your feet, into those straps. Bring the arms down to the sides of the body, just like we did before. Soft bend in the knees. Peel head, neck, and shoulders up. Little pulse of the arms. Inhale, down. Roll on up. Pulse the arms down. Inhale, lower. Let's go 4 more. 3. 2. Holding at the top, little pulses. Think like your hundreds. We're going to have the shortest 100 you've ever seen. Ribs are pulling to the hips, little pulses of those arms down. Peel head, neck, and shoulders up. If you want the idea of having more springs, take the legs out a little longer. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your feet to the ground all the way over your imaginary foot bar. Use the resistance to help you. We're coming into our abdominal roll-ups from here. Peeling head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Use that resistance band to support you as you roll yourself all the way up to a seated position. I like my straps uncrossed for this one. It's up to you. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. So you can think of this like your short box series. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, rolling down halfway. Inhale, roll and lift. As you come down, finding that C-curve position. Think as many crinkles in the front of the t-shirt as you can. Rolling on up, breath in. Exhale, scoop and round, lean back. Roll on up. Roll it on back. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Come on back. Here we go. We're going into our rows. So I want you to imagine now that your feet are on the foot bar. The best thing about these imaginary reformers is we can spin back and forth without even thinking about it. So we're going to find our rows with our arms. Exhale, row the arms back. Inhale, forward. Exhale to row. Inhale, forward. Keeping in that C-curve position. Again, if you wanted another spring added on here, walk your hands further down that rope, the strap. 4, we're going to add some rotation here. In 3, 2, hold the arms back, little pulses back for 5, really squeezing the shoulders, broadening across the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms forward, sit all the way up. Take a quick little reset, breath in. Exhale, scoop and round all the way back. So I want you to focus on knees and hips staying nice and still. This rotation's coming from the waist. One arm, row it back. Narrow, low row. Inhale, forward. Other side. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. So really thinking like a bow and arrow with your arms. So one arm's long, pulling forward. Other elbows really drawing back. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold one arm back, little pulses there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward, other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward, sit all the way up. Beautiful work. Taking that band off your legs, we're going to turn to face the side on our reformer. So for the rest of the class, I'm going to fold my mat in half to make it more like the realistic length of your actual carriage bed. And it just gives a little bit more cushioning for those knees as well, because I'm coming to a kneeling position from here. So we're going into our unilateral arm work from here. So taking the palms, facing them up towards the sky. You've got the band in your hands. You're in your kneeling position. You can also be in that low kneel if that feels better for you. So securing the right arm nice and close into the side of the body. Left palm is going to open out to the side for your external rotation. Inhale, bringing it in. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, draw it in. So the benefit of being your own reformer machine is that that right arm is still getting a workout as that left arm's pulling out to the side. 4. So in our unilateral arm movement, after we do our external rotation, we open it out a little further. 2. And 1. Okay, bring your hand to hold above the rope. Take the strap under your right knee. Coming on up to a high kneel now, we go into our draw a sword. So exhale, arm comes up, take it out to the side. Inhale, draw it in and lower. Reach it up and out, in and down. Up and out, in and down. Good, 4 more. This feels definitely like a blue-yellow spring. 2. Last one. Good. From there, bring the band into both hands. Come down to a low kneel. We're going into our wood chopper. So we're looking for a little bit more through the core for this one. So as I exhale, I'm pulling the band up, twisting towards the front of my machine. Inhale, lower back down. Just make sure that band's secure for you. Okay, so here we go. Pulling the band up, keeping the hips square to the side of your mat. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come down and release. Coming on up. Exhale, rotate and twist. Inhale, back through center and lower. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Great. From there, keep the band underneath that right leg. Extend your left leg out. Right hand comes down to the imaginary shoulder pad / mat. Band comes into that left arm overhead. We're bending down. We're bending down, reaching it on up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Adding it into the triceps here. 6. 5. 4. Engaging the core, maybe hovering that left leg for more of a challenge. 3. 2. Hold the arm long, little pulses up for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come on down. Fantastic work. Let's pop that band off to the side for a moment, bringing your slidey discs towards the front of your mat and spinning around as if you were facing the back edge of your carriage. We're going to bring our toes down onto the slidey discs. Hands are coming onto the mat. Let's move through a few rounds of cat-cow here. Peel the shoulders back, front line of the body, reaches to the sky, and as you exhale, you round and scoop under. Inhale, peel the shoulders back, front line of the body opens, inhale. Exhale to round and thread. A few more here. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. 2. Last one. And then finding your way halfway between those two positions. So you're nice and long through your spine. Toes are curled on those slidey discs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hover your right knee. I want you to slide your right leg out. Exhale, draw it in. Right leg lengthens out. Exhale, draw it in. Lengthen it out and draw it in for 4. So it's like you're pushing the stable platform away. 3. Socks might be better here. 2. I'm going just with socks. And 1. Okay, bring that right knee down. Check in with how the body's feeling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, left leg lifts. Slide it out. Exhale in. Out and in. For 5. 4. So this is the equivalent of doing no spring work. 2. If you're sensitive through your shoulders, you can absolutely drop to those elbows. Here we go. Take a breath in, and as you exhale without letting the carriage move, the imaginary carriage, hover those knees. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, lower. Let's go 3 more like that. I'm going to bring my slidey disc back. 2. Okay, hover those knees. Let's push out. Let's pull one knee in and out. Other knee in and out. Exhale in and out. Exhale in and out. For 3. Eye line stays between those hands. 2. Those slidey discs are not my friends today. And 1. Let's go both legs out. Maybe speed it up to finish. Alternating legs for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower your knees. Pull back to a child's pose. Maybe giving those wrists a little circle out there. Finding your breath. Really deep breath in here. Long breath out. From there, gently rising on up to your hands and your knees. Spin yourself to face towards the side of the mat/machine. So we're going to come into our unilateral work on the other side. So we're starting with the palms facing up towards the sky. We're going to secure the left arm in at the side of the body for this one. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, opening the arm out. Inhale, drawing it back in. Exhale, take it out to the side. Inhale to draw it in. 5. 4. 3. 2. Feeling that rotation of the humerus, the upper arm bone within the shoulder socket, shoulder girdle. Bring it on in. Great. From there, take the strap over the top. Bring it underneath one or both knees. Come up to your, let's go under the far knee. Come up to that kneeling position. So drawing a sword. Exhale, you pull it up. Inhale, you press it out. Bring it back in and lower. Adjust the spring tension / resistance of your strap as you go. Lift up and out. So for this one, the torso is staying nice and still. You can absolutely add that lower body in with that lift and lower here too. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Okay, from there we come down. We're going to take both hands to that strap for our wood chopper. So we're in that high kneel position. Torso stays reasonably still. Think of the obliques as doing this one. Exhale, out and across. Inhale, down. Exhale, pulling out and across. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, out and across. Inhale, down. 4. 3. 2. Let's add the lower body to it as you come on down, hips lower. Exhale, pull it all the way up and across. Inhale to lower. Exhale, up and across for 4. 3. 2. Last one. Great work. As you come on down, either your base knee or your hand is going to come onto that band. We extend the base leg. We take the band up and overhead for your tricep extension. So keep the pelvis tucked under. Arm reaches long. You bend the elbow. Exhale, bring it up. So whether you use the knee or the hand just depends on your preference. If you prefer that band going behind your head or in front of your head, neither's ideal. However, they're both a bit annoying, but I love working the triceps, so I couldn't miss this one. 4, 3, maybe hovering that leg. 2. 1 more. Hold it up, little pulses up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way on down. Fantastic work. From here, we're spinning to the other side of our mat, bringing those slidey discs. We're going to bring them underneath our hands for this one. Okay, so once again, we're in our cat-cow position, head and tail to the sky as you breathe in. Head and tail rounds under as you exhale. Inhale, peel the shoulders back, front line of the body opens. Exhale to round and scoop. Okay, from there we come back halfway between those two positions. And I want you to think like your hands are onto the moving platform and your knees are onto the stable platform. So we're going to push the carriage out, sink the chest on down, pressing into those slidey discs to pull the shoulders back in underneath, over the wrists. Inhale away. Use the core. Exhale to draw back in. Inhale away and sink down. Exhale to draw back in. 3 more. 2. Hold it out. Just feel that really nice stretch across the chest. Sink the chest down. Take 2 more breaths here. And then draw the arms back in. Now I'm going to keep my left hand slightly forward of my right. My right fingertips are going to face in towards center. Threading the needle. Press the arm down and through. Exhale. Inhale, bringing it back up. Really nice stretch for those shoulders. Exhale, wind it down and under. Inhale to come back up. 2 more. And bring it back out. Let's try that to the other side. Left fingertips face in. Exhale, down and under. Inhale and up. 2. Just a nice little flush out for those shoulders. And 1. Okay, bring those slidey discs around to the back of your mat. If you're choosing to use dumbbells for your class today, you can grab them. We're going to find our way up to our standing sequences, or you can always use that band. So here we go, resting those dumbbells. Let's lift ourselves all the way on up. We're going to start with our left foot on the stable platform. Right foot is going to be on the moving platform. So if we were imagining that, we'd have our left foot slightly forward, right foot back behind us. We're coming into our lunge series from here. So let's start with your dumbbells, if you're using them, at your waist. Heavy through that left heel, slide the right leg back, lean your body down and forward. Heavy through the heel, drawing the carriage back on up and in. Inhale, slide the leg back, lean forward. Exhale to draw it back in. Let's bring those dumbbells into it with a row. Leaning forward over the leg, pull the arms up. You can do this with that thera band underneath that front foot as well. Inhale down, exhale row, bring it back down, up and in. Again, this is essentially you doing no spring lunges. You're welcome. 4. 3. 2. Last one, lean forward, just those rows with the arms. Exhale, squeeze the arms back and down. If you're not using dumbbells, feel free to just do this movement with the arms. The arms are essentially a distraction here, so I'm making you hold in your legs. 3, 2. Now we're going to bring that back leg in with a scooter. So as the elbows bends, the back knee bends, and out. Exhale in and out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it in, let's pulse on down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the back leg out. Good. Okay, lean back into the legs. Come down 90-90 lunge. So the back leg's going to stay still. You're going to use your legs to hold that carriage in. Down and up. Down and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from there I'm going to spin to face towards the side. Envision like my left foot is still on that stable platform, right foot's on the moving platform. Coming down, finding our squats from here. Lower down and up. I want you to come down and find that wide fly with your hands. So leaning forward through the body, arms fly out to the sides. As you hinge from the hips forward. 3. Start to bring a bit more weight into the leg that is not on the slidey disc. 2. Okay, here we go. Come down. I'm going to slide the slidey disc or the carriage away and in and up. Down. So it's like your skater 1. Down, out, in, and up. 4. 3, 2, last one. Now we keep that leg straight. We're just taking it down to that lateral lunge. Out and away and in. If those straight arms are feeling a little too much, bend the elbows for those scarecrow arms. 4, 3, 2, hold down, arms down, pulse down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Once again, we've got those perks of the imaginary machine. It's a really easy spin around to take that all to the other side. So this time, I have my right leg on the stable platform, left toes are on the moving platform / slider disc. Here we go, finding our lunge. Lean forward, down and out. Exhale to drag back in. Forward, down and out. Drag it up and in. I think this is actually harder than doing it with no springs. I love a no spring class, but this is ouch. Come on down and up. Let's add that row. Lean forward, down, up, and out. So that right knee is tracking over the middle toe. And you want to be as light as you can in that slidey disc so that we're not using the hip flexor to pull us back in. We're using that hamstring and glute to bring us back up. 2. Here we go. Hold on down. Bring the elbows up. We're going to take it straight to those triceps and in and out and in. Reaching them back behind you for 4. 3, 2, hold the arms back. Let's add the bend to the elbows and the knee. And out for your scooters. In and out. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out, pulsing down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it in. Let's go down and up and down and up for 5, 4, holding the carriage in, 3, 2, last one, and spin to face the side. Whew, okay. I swear every time I teach with BBO, I forget to put the aircon on before I start filming. Okay, right foot is on the ground, left toes are on that slidey disc. We find that lunge coming down and up. Let's add our bicep curls in. Down and up. 5. Knees are tracking over middle toe, hips are sinking back, chest is nice and broad. 2. Okay. Bring those dumbbells in towards you. Slide the leg out, in. Let's go up. Bicep curl. Out, in, and up. Lower. Out, in, and up. Great work. 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down, just those bicep curls and the sliding disc out and in for 6. See if you can keep the right side of the body nice and stable. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the dumbbells in, hold that leg long, pulse it down for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise all the way up. Great work. Give that tush a little bit of a round of applause. Okay. So bring your slidey discs around to the same edge of your mat from here. Feet are going to go onto those slidey discs. Dumbbells optional in the hands. If you're using a booty band, just pop it to the side. You don't need it for this one. We're coming into our Pilates burpees. So reaching the arms all the way up, bending the knees, come on down. Dumbbells / hands onto your platform / mat. Push the legs away. Exhale, draw it back in. Take the weight into the feet. Reach it on up. That's 1, you've got 8. Here we go, sinking on down. Take it out, push it out, scoop from the core, bring it on in and up. So it's really important you're getting your hips as low as you can and feeling it from your core as you bring the legs in and up. Great work. We've got 4 more. We're going to stay down for those knee tucks if you're game. Come back to those single leg variations if you need to after. 2. Here we go. Let's stay down, either single leg knee tuck or doubles. In and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, we're back down. We're going to come, I can't believe I'm saying this, we're going to come into more glute work. We're coming into our side lying series. So you can leave those slidey discs off to the side. You can leave your mat short or lengthen it out. Let's strap up that right leg and come down to lay on your side. Just like you would in your Reformer class, take your hips to the back of the mat, knees curled up in front. You can rest on your hand or rest down. If you've got a pillow you can cushion up your head with, go for it. So we're using the band and we're going to pull it to the hip to give us that resistance for the strap, just like we would use resistance on a machine. If it feels too much, just like you do in a regular mat class, scrap the band, that is totally okay. So let's start with just a lift of the leg up and lower it on down. So getting that glute really active. I'm sure it already is. And just like with the springs that we can adjust, the tighter you hold, the tauter you hold that strap, the more resistance you'll be working with. So I'm keeping my hips stacked here. I'm pressing the top hip away, so I've got that little lift in the base side of the waist. 3, 2. Okay, hold it up. Here we go. Press it back long. Draw it back in. So similar to where we started our class, the band is really amazing if you tend to get those clicky hips. Just really draws everything back into the socket. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold that leg long. Here we go. Sweep it forward and back. Exhale forward. Engage through the core. Squeeze the glute and back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. For 4, 3. Really keeping the trunk of the body nice and still here as that leg moves. 2. And 1. Here we go. Bring it back so it's resting over the height of the foot. External rotation. We take it to a froggy press. Sometimes it gets a little awkward with this strap. You can take it to the other hand if that feels better for you. 6, 5. There we are. 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg halfway out. Here we go. Little pulses out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to be evil. Hold it bent. Lower it down and up. Sandwich press. Down and up for 4, 3, 2, hold, 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 and release. Round of applause, booty. Here we go. Take that band off. Before we take that to the other side, I want you to take your band long ways underneath you so that the backs of the shoulders are resting on that band. We're going to take one edge of the band. You want even length in both sides into your hands, just a little bit more into your chest here. So holding a little further down for more resistance. Think your chest press. Exhale up, inhale out. Exhale up and over, tap the arms, inhale down. So this is essentially like your kneeling arms and straps work that we're working with here, reaching it up and forward and down. You might even like to bring those legs into tabletop if you want a little bit more here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the arms long to the sky. Flip your palms to face in. Open the arms wide. Bring them up. If you want to add those legs on, one leg goes long as the arms go wide, draw it back in. Hugging the rib cage in, alternating those legs, arms open and in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw it all the way in, hug those knees in and release. Rolling over to your other side, let's thread that other leg up. We are on the way to the finish line of this class. Side lying legs, let's go. So take that band over the leg, shuffle your hips back in space, make your head comfortable. Find that little lift in the base side of the waist. We fold the leg in, we've got that tabletop position. So your shins should be parallel to the front edge of your mat here. Lengthen through the spine, take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale, open the leg out, and inhale, come down. Open the leg out, and lower it on down. Reaching it open, inhale down, lifting it on up, and lowering it on down. Let's go for 4. Remember, you can always hold more or less of that strap for less or more tension. 2, hold the leg up, little pulses up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Press it out long and draw it in. Keeping the trunk of the body nice and still, torso still. Exhale out and in. Press it out long and in for 4, 3, 2. Take the leg out long. Here we go. Exhale, kick it forward. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, kick forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Cores switched on and back. 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg forward, external rotation. Here we go, froggy press. Adjust that band position if you need to. Oh, like me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in halfway, little pulses up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it in, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my goodness, roll yourself onto your back. Take your legs up long into that band. I promise you we are nearly done. But we're gonna finish with one of my favorite exercises to do on your non-reformer. Bring those legs to tabletop. For this one, the further down the ropes you hold, the more support you will have. We're coming into our teasers. So
Arms are long, legs are folded to tabletop. Tuck the chin to the chest. Use the band to support you. Roll on up if you can. Remember the variation we did earlier with the feet on the ground? Come back to that if you need it. Use the band for support. Roll on down and come in. Here we go. Exhale, scoop and roll on up. Open through the chest at the top. Inhale, come on down. If you want a little more, take the legs long. Walk your hands further down for less support. Roll on up. Inhale down. Let's try and do it with straight arms this time, Sam. Roll on up and at home. There we are. 3, 2. Ooh. I nearly went no straps as well. Here we go. Hold at the top. Find your teaser. Hold, lengthen, smile, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on down. Take your right foot out of that band. Take that band over your left foot. Take it to the sky. Closing down your eyes if you haven't already. Oh my goodness. Give that ankle a little circle on out. Take it in the opposite direction. Draw the leg a little closer in towards you. Slowing down the rate of the breath. Feeling the body starting to melt into the mat below you. Let's take that band into the left hand. Right hand finds right hip. Open the left leg out to the side. Take a deep breath in here. And out. Use your inner thighs to draw the leg back up through center. Keep the band over the leg. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Variation of your figure 4, drawing it in from there. Keep the shoulders relaxed back. Breathe. Maybe giving it a little wriggle from side to side if that feels good for you too. Another breath in. And out. Uncross the leg, take your right leg through the band, release your left leg out, finding your right leg hamstring stretch. Shoulders are relaxed, breathing into the back of that left leg. Deep, deep inhale. Long exhale. Taking that leg out to the side, breathing into the inner seams of the legs. That other leg can go long to the ground if that feels better for you. Take a deep breath in here. Long breath out, drawing the leg back up with the strength of the inner thigh. Let's cross that left ankle over the right thigh, pulling it on in. Finding that breath in the back of the hips. Take another deep breath in here. And out. From there, let's unwind our legs. Take that band off. Open your arms to the side, letting the knees flush over from side to side. Maybe taking the knees over to one side. Let them hold there for a few rounds of breath. Bringing it back through center, taking it over to the other side. Drawing it all the way back through center. Let's hug both knees in towards you. Give them a big circle. Massaging through the lower back, through the abdominals, through the hips. Take a moment here in stillness as you wrap yourself up here, hugging yourself, giving yourself a little embrace. Some gratitude that you made it to this part of the class. Gratitude to your body, to your breath. If there are any other stretches your body needs, please feel free to take them. Otherwise, at BBO, you are all done with your Reformer with no Reformer class. I hope you got sweaty with me. I hope you had fun. I hope you had your aircon on. Have a beautiful day until I see you next.